Run campers, run bird. We have, well, you can't really say an empty trailer because it's not empty, but we have been unloaded. Let's see where this guy goes before we turn out, because I'm gonna need, okay, cool, that works. I'm gonna need some room here. We are finally unloaded. Took them like 5 hours to get my trailer emptied out. I think over 5 hours, because I think they called me in like a half an hour before my appointment. But they had some product get torn. Apparently we were hauling biscuit dough. Those biscuits dough. And some of the packaging broke. So there are par-baked, or not par-baked, there's raw biscuit discs all over the inside of the trailer. So we're going to go. Is he going to stop for me and let me out, or is he going to make the turn? Because I don't want to turn in front of him because I need the whole road to make my turn. I'm going that way. Alright. Are you going now? You've got right of way here, buddy. I made that far more difficult than it needed to be. Oh, welcome back, folks. We are empty, we are clean. We got all of the damaged product out of our trailer. The truck wash here was indeed very
Continue
helpful.
on I-65 south for 24 miles.
And more than happy to deal with that particular problem for us. And so we are empty and on our way to our next load. I've got the reefer on, which is amusing because this is a dry load, but it's a dry load with a fairly picky shipper. They want a clean trailer, which we've already got, but they also want the trailer to be dry, and it's still a bit moist in there from us getting the washout. So I've got the reefer running on a setting called high air, which is it's meant for certain produce products that they basically need to breathe a lot. Certain kinds of potatoes get really mushy if you don't put them on high air, because all that moisture just stays in the trailer. So high air, if you set it for like 60 degrees, is really good at drying out the trailer because it's constantly circulating in air-conditioned air that's got all the moisture taken out of it. Very nifty. I'd move over, but I can't. I've got someone sitting next to me. Sorry, guy. So yeah, I've got the trailer on in the high air 60 degree setting to cool it down a little bit, but also mostly just to remove the air from remove the moisture from the air as much as possible, and hopefully get the trailer nice and dry before we get to the shipper. And then we'll be picking up the load. It's not a refrigerated load, so it should be a pretty quick pickup. And then it's a little over 600 miles to our next receiver, which will be in North Carolina. I know, weird, right? East Coast. Ugh. I'm not a huge fan of North Carolina. They are also not huge fans of trans people. So we're going to have to be very cautious with where I stop while we're in the state. Actually, today is the day that Donald Trump announced that trans people were banned from the military, so there's going to be a lot of assholes feeling emboldened by that. So I've got to be especially careful going into North Carolina. Luckily, I know some good places to park that have either gender-neutral bathrooms or the companies themselves don't care and prefer trans people to use the bathroom for the gender that they appear to be, not whatever mythical thing North Carolina wants us to do. So I've got a few safe places to park in North Carolina, and we'll attempt to make use of those for as long as I am in the state. This will hopefully be only a day or two. We'll see. I will avoid being in North Carolina as much as possible. Luckily, a lot of North Carolina rest areas have gender-neutral bathrooms intended for families and people traveling with disabled individuals. So, we've got options. I had a little bit of a false start there. I started recording again and the old battery died and I had to swap them real quick. Luckily we were still in the driveway, so I did not have to wait before I could do that. Alright, we are loaded. We are on our way out of here. I took that turn a little wider than is absolutely necessary.
Head south on Industrial Park Drive toward Commerce Court.
There's nobody coming in, so as long as I don't cut this one too shallow now, because I've done that, then we're good. I'm actually really glad I went as wide as I did now, because that's... yeah. Kiss the apex. There we go. Nailed it. place. It's called Azteca Milling. It's a flour mill. And there's an airplane on final approach right above us. There's an airport just off to the right. I really hope that guy's in frame. That's cool. Yeah, no, there's an airport just to the right, but this place makes flour. Specifically, this flour is going to a Tyson chicken place in, well, presumably chicken. It's going to a Tyson place in North Carolina.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Kentucky 136 East.
Sanford, which is right near Greensboro. So we're going there. I mean, not right near Greensboro. It's like an hour outside of Greensboro, but in the grand scheme of things, it's actually right smack dab in the middle of the state. It's probably equal distance from Greensboro, Raleigh, Fayetteville, and Charlotte. Maybe a little further from Charlotte. We'll be taking the 421 to get there. That's basically what I'm trying to say. It's all highways I know up until the point where we get on 421 southeast of Greensboro. Then it'll be new. That'll be neat. But yeah, it's most likely flour for the breading on chicken tenders, some of which I have in this truck in a frozen form, which amuses me greatly. Full circle, full circle. This place ground the corn into the flour. Tyson put that flour into breading and put it on.
Turn left onto Kentucky 136 East.
Put it on a chicken, doused in buffalo sauce, and I brought it right back here. I wonder if they grow it in that. I wonder if that field goes into that mill. That'd be amusing. All right. Alrighty, we have successfully merged onto I-69. Kentucky's really done a way better job of finishing their part of I-69 than any other state. It's only like half done through Indiana so far. I don't know what the state of I-69 in Michigan. Tennessee leaves a lot to be desired, particularly around the Memphis area. Arkansas, I think, has a bit already done. I'm not sure. I know there's a segment going into Memphis from the south. I don't know if that's in Mississippi or Arkansas or Louisiana, but that part is done as well, up to the loop around the city. And then I don't think Texas has done just about any of Interstate 69 aside from the bit that's in Houston that was basically just already done. I think they got a couple bits in cities that were pretty much already done, and I don't think they've done any other parts. But, you know, it's slowly being built. Eventually, Interstate 69 will be an epic highway all the way from the Detroit-Toronto border all the way down to Laredo and Nuevo Laredo. Those are fun words to say back to back. It's the Canamex corridor, I do believe. Alright, this is going to be our first potential stopping point for the evening. Is this the truck entrance? Probably. Let's try it.
Make a U-turn at J. West Dixon Drive.
Yeah, it looks like I can get in from here. There's another pilot like 4 miles down the road. Remove next stop.
Head south on Fort Campbell.
Stop navigating. It's 6 p.m. What are the odds we can find a parking spot? I think decent. I would hope. Oh, I can just I thought we were going to get a decently easy one. Not today. Maybe today. Where are you going? Oh, you were just using the empty spots across the way to set up for an easy back. I don't blame you. That's a good plan. And in fact, we may do that ourselves. Oh, yeah, tons of spots. Yeah, we are spending the night here for sure. That guy exited. I thought he was going to take that spot for sure. Oh, the doubles guy's going to get it. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't take it then, because it's way easier for him to get in that parking spot than it would be for me. And because he can't do this one that I'm in. That would not be possible. Also, holy crap, that spot is a little bit shorter than I thought, or his trailer's a lot longer than I thought. I do not know which. Hey, he did it, cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can find me on Twitter at AzerAngel17 and see me send middle fingers to the president of my country that thinks that people like me are unfit to serve in the military. Great guy there. Yeah. You can also find me under that username on Steam. If you want to have a conversation or anything, Twitter's the best place for that, but you can also leave comments below the videos. I do read them all. They all push to my phone. I've got some right now. Apparently people really like the clouds in the video of the day we left Houston. So I thought that was pretty cool too. Nice big thunderstorm out over the bay. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day. Wow.